Hey Jen, thanks for reaching out. It's great to hear from you. I've put together a couple different options for you to review. Looks like you guys are in a great spot equity-wise, so an appraisal shouldn't be a problem. The idea being that you'd be under 80% loan to value now, consolidating your first and second into one 30-year fixed, and definitely some savings available each month. So I've put together a couple of things for you to take a look at, and then of course let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go from there. So the first option here, 30-year fixed with no points, loan amount of 595, and just the payoffs on the current first and second. Today you're looking at 4% on a 30-year fixed with no points. So principal and interest on that would be 2840. Property taxes 733 a month, and estimating home insurance right about $1,200 a year or $100 a month. Closing costs, so title, that's with no points, so title escrow appraisal, the bank does a small processing fee. You're looking right about 3,100 in closing costs. And then you got your prepaid items for taxes and insurance. You'll have 6 months of taxes and then 6 months of insurance. And then keep in mind you get reimbursed from your current escrow account after closing. So those figures are kind of a wash because you pay taxes and insurance anyway, but we would build a new impound account on the new loan, and then you get reimbursed after the fact. So the way that would break down, so 595 loan amount, closing costs right about 3,100, prepaid right about 5,900, and that would be right about 9,900 cash to close. So again, you'll get reimbursed from your current escrow account, and then you'll also have 1 month with no payment. So the idea would be to close towards the end of March, no payment in April, and then pick back up May 1st. So that's one option, keeping the loan amounts the same as the current payoff, and then bringing the cash to close to cover the closing costs and the prepaids. The other option here is pretty much the same. It's a 30-year fixed. The idea with this one being that we roll some of the costs into the new loan and come in with the equivalent of about 1 month's mortgage payment, being that you're not making a payment in April, that you can come in with what that payment would have been. Unless you want to skip it entirely, we could do zero cash to close or the equivalent of 1 month's payment. And that's what these next two options are. So the loan amount's a little bit higher, so 600,000 covering some of the closing costs in with the loan, same 4% rate, and principal and interest 2867, same taxes and insurance, and total payment right about 3701. Closing costs were all the same, and this one coming in with about what your current payment is, right about $4,200 at closing. Some of the closing costs and prepaids again are rolled in, and then 1 month's payment cash to close. Third option here is no cash to close, so rolling everything into the loan amount right about 605, same 4%. PITI payment is 3721, same closing costs, and ideally zero cash to close with that option. So three different ways to structure it. Rates are about as good as they've been on 30-year fixed jumbo stuff. We're doing a lot of them. They make good sense, but doing it with no points, right about 4% today, and it's taken about 30 days from start to finish. So the idea would be to close towards the end of March. Let me know if you have any questions. 425-293-5371. Talk to you soon. Thanks.